Hey people, it is Wednesday, January the 18th. The time is 3:57 in the afternoon and it's currently 4 degrees Celsius. And I'm here looking at the downtown skyline from this pedestrian bridge over the rail corridor here beside Gerrard Square Mall where it meets Pape Avenue. So Pape Avenue is interrupted at Gerrard Street and then you have to walk over this bridge that goes above the tracks and then down, and then Pape Avenue resumes its journey north. But this is one of the best skyline views you can find in the city. And too bad a train isn't coming by right now. That would be an awesome moment. But we're going to walk from here, heading west into downtown, specifically to the Freshco grocery store on the corner of Parliament and Dundas Street East. And there's never a train when you want one. Still a cool view though. And down there is the Gerrard Square Mall. I just did a full tour of the mall in a previous video. So one last look at this skyline view. And there's Pape Avenue down below, where it meets Gerrard Street. And there's a train now. That couldn't come by 2 minutes earlier. So that's heading into Union Station. I always thought this was an odd little retail strip here. There are a number of different routes I could take to get to the Freshco at Dundas and Parliament. I'm thinking I'll walk along Gerrard Street at least as far as Broadview. But to walk underneath that rail corridor. That was ear-splittingly loud, and I couldn't even plug my ears because both of my hands are full right now. So here's Carlaw Avenue. Looks like something is going down here in front of the Real Jerk. Oh no, this is just where the fire station is located. I guess that slipped my mind. That's kind of cool. There's another train. That's a Via train heading into Union. So this section of Gerrard is a bit gritty looking, but it's usually quite vibrant at certain times of the day. It has a nice variety of restaurants and shops. Logan Avenue. We'll be passing through East Chinatown. This is just right up ahead. So this is still considered the Riverdale neighborhood, but East Chinatown is a sub-neighborhood within the larger Riverdale neighborhood, which covers a good chunk of the East End, immediately east of the Don River. Even parts of the Danforth to the north are considered part of Riverdale, even though Greektown is another neighborhood in that area with a strong identity. St. Anne Church. We're on the corner of Gerrard and Degrassi Street. And cutting through East Chinatown. Last time I came through here was during a live stream, but I was walking on the other side of the street, so this is a bit different if you're watching this after having seen that live stream. And I think up ahead I will take Broadview Avenue south, which I didn't do last time when I live streamed through here. This Chinatown is obviously a lot smaller and less active for the most part than the main well-known Chinatown at Dundas and Spadina on the west side of downtown. You can get fairly busy here along this stretch at certain times of the day. There are a couple of large grocery stores. Might get a fair amount of business. There's one right there. The other one was back there. And here's Broadview, so I'm going to head south now as we look at the skyline once again.
Arrival 4E10 to Broadview Station. Map of the election
This is the other commercial street in East Chinatown. It's not as much on here as there is on Gerrard. Sort of peters out here actually in terms of commercial. I found the Scientology mission of Riverdale. Life Improvement Center. Well, if you say so. As you can see, this is also a fairly gritty looking area. I wouldn't consider any of this to be a dangerous area though in any way, no matter if it might appear to be. Lots of Toronto's older areas just happen to look a bit run down and gritty. We will be walking through Regent Park though shortly, which was considered to be a dangerous area. And it still is to some extent, but it's certainly nothing like what it used to be before the large-scale redevelopment began in that neighborhood. Allen Avenue. This is an interesting street I've walked along before. It's a very narrow street lined with 19th century row houses. I like to call this the counterfeit Mr. Submarine. The sign uses the same style and font as the signs on the old Mr. Submarine stores. But it's not a Mr. Submarine, it's just Submarine. And here's Dundas Street. And the sun comes out just in time for me to be walking directly into it. I wasn't expecting to see the sun make an appearance today. Very, very old school corner store there. I always like to point those out when I see them. They're becoming more of a rarity. So now we're on Dundas Street East, heading west. This will take us over the Don Valley Parkway and Don River into the east side of downtown, through Regent Park, and eventually to that Freshco, which is on the corner of Dundas and Parliament, still within the Regent Park neighborhood. I've really taken note of this neat old building. It has a bit of an Art Deco style to it. Facilities Management Division Operations. And we're about to pass over the Don Valley Parkway and the Don River, and traffic has really picked up. I walked past here earlier and traffic was flowing pretty well, but as you can see now, the outbound traffic is really slowed down. The river. And that new tower is really shot up. That's the first of a few that are going to be popping up along River Street. And within Regent Park proper, they're still building new buildings. I spy the CN Tower, the silhouette of the CN Tower at least, with all that sunshine now. Luckily it's being blocked by these buildings, so it's not glaring directly into the lens. And this is the big luxury car dealership district, as I like to call it. On either side of the Don Valley, there are these huge dealerships. Multi-level. And we're about to cross River Street and enter Regent Park. I always take note every time I walk through here to see how many new retailers have filled in some of these vacant spaces at the bottom of these new buildings. And it is coming along. Several new stores and restaurants have began to fill in here. This used to be a rather like a dead zone or a food desert before the redevelopment. So the Freshco grocery store was part of that. One of the first phases, actually. And here's the aquatic center, named after a city councillor who passed away. Quite a popular councillor. And Regent Park isn't just a neighborhood name, it's also the name of this actual park. .505 Dundas.
Go down to then back to our station.
And on the other side of the park, there are some of the old Regent Park buildings remaining from when it was originally constructed. Those are among the oldest buildings, dating from the late 1940s, early 1950s. But they'll be coming down to be replaced with some new residential buildings. Some of them will be quite tall along that stretch, actually. There'll be a wall of mid and high-rise buildings across the way sometime in the not too distant future.
meet him on the
And there you can see the financial district and the top of the tower now, blocked by Commerce Court West. And the growing cluster of towers at the Jarvis and Dundas area is right straight ahead. We won't make it that far because the next street up ahead is Parliament Street, and that's where the Freshco is. And then where I live is only about a 7-minute walk, perhaps, from the corner of Dundas and Parliament up ahead here. So I'm almost home. This one is not in service. So here we are, Dundas and Parliament. And here is the Freshco. So I'm going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed the walk, starting from the pedestrian overpass beside Gerrard Square Mall with an awesome view of the skyline to kick things off, and we made our way west along Gerrard through East Chinatown and then south on Broadview to Dundas, and then continuing west through Regent Park here to the neighborhood Freshco. So leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the walk. Let me know your thoughts, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also be sure to hit the notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And there's also a super thanks button right down below. And you can find me on Instagram under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.